Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, we will talk about wedding of Princess Beatrice and Prince Henry of Battenberg. For the first, we will talk about Princess Beatrice. Princess Beatrice was born on April 14, 1857 at Buckingham Palace in London, England. She was the youngest of the 9 children of Queen Victoria of the United Kingdom and Prince Albert of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. She received lessons in French and German and received a hand history education by visiting historical sites. By the age of 15, Beatrice was writing letters on behalf of Queen Victoria, and when the last of her sister married and left home, Beatrice took on the job of being her mother's full-time personal assistant. And then I will show the picture of Prince Beatrice. Okay, next we will talk about Princess Henry. Princess Henry of Battenberg was born on October 5, 1858 in Milan, Kingdom of Lombardy, Venetia, now on Italy. He was a fourth of the 5 children and the third of the 4 sons of Prince Alexander of Hesse and Byron and Countess Julia Hauke. As his parent marriage was morganatic, Henry and their siblings had took title for their mothers, who had been created Countess and Battenberg, and was later elevated to Princess of Battenberg in 1858. Henry received military education and commissioned a lieutenant in the 1st Regiment of the Resist Hussars of the Prussian Army. He also served in the Gardes du Corps, the personal bodyguard of the King of Prussia, and after 1871 of the German Emperor. Next is the engagement. In 1884, Henry's brothers, Prince Louis of Battenberg, married Princess Victoria of Hesse and Byron, the eldest child of the Victoria, third child Alice, Grand Duchess of the Hesse and Byron. Henry attended the wedding in the Darmstadt, and so did the bride's aunt, Princess Beatrice. During the wedding celebration, Henry and Beatrice fell in love. At the first, Queen Victoria was not happy. Hear the news, but at the end, the Queen realized that Beatrice would back down, and with some persuasion from the Prince of Wales, so the Queen Victoria decided to allow the marriage with several conditions. Henry must renounce his military career, his nationality, and his home, and agree to live with Beatrice and Queen Victoria. Okay, the next is the marriage. Beatrice and Henry were married at St. Mildred Church at Whippingham, near Osborne, on 23 July 1885. Beatrice, who wore her mother's wedding veil of Huntington lace, was escorted by the Queen and Beatrice's eldest brother, the Prince of Wales. Prince Beatrice was attended by 10 royal bridesmaids from among her nieces: Princess Louise, Victoria and Maud of Wales, Princess Irene and Alix of Hesse and Byron, Princess Mary, Victoria Melita and Alexandra of Edinburgh, and Princess Helena Victoria and Mary Louise of Schleswig-Holstein. And the bridegroom's supporters were his brother, Princess Alexander of Bulgaria, and Prince Francis Joseph of Battenberg. And for the next, Hamad, we will explain this discussion.
Okay, next, the marriage about the ceremony, which was not attended by her eldest sister and brother-in-law, the crown prince and princess of Prussia, who were at the time in Germany William Edward Gaston or Beatrice's cousin Princess Mary Adelaide, who was in mourning for the father-in-law, ended with the couple's departure for their honeymoon at Bay House, a few miles from Osborne. The wedding. Returning to Osborne House, the marriage registry was signed by the bride and groom, attested by Queen Victoria, the royal family, royal quest, and distinguished person. Luncheon was served by Queen Victoria, the royal family, and the royal guests. In the 8th upon the loud music by the Royal Mariners and the peppers of the Sutherland Highlanders. The wedding cake was made by Mr. Pounder. It stood 6 feet tall and weighed 280 pounds. The cake featured a replica of the support heavy by Italian neoclassical sculptor Antonio Canova. In the evening, there was a dinner party in the tents on the lawn during which Royal Mariners Light Infantry Band played. You can see picture of Prince Henry and Princess Beatrice. And then the children, Prince Henry and Princess Beatrix had four children. Number one, Princess Alexander of Battenberg. Number two, Princess Victoria Eugene from Battenberg. Number three, Prince Leopold. And the last, Prince Maureen. Telaah Pranata Masyarakat Inggris. I am Muhammad Safii.
And I'm Riska Amalia, and thank you for watching.